Hi, let's have a chat. Since this is my health blog, I wanted to have a chat regarding Hashimoto's. My, I was going to say, effing nightmare of a journey of Hashimoto's. For those of you that have it, you don't need me to tell you what a bloody painful journey it is. And you wonder if you ever going to feel like your old self again. Yeah, that's what I keep asking myself. Am I ever going to get back to my normal weight? Am I ever going to see my old body back again? Am I ever going to feel clear-headed? Am I ever going to stop feeling full, bloated, tight rings that I can't even get, swelling, myxedema? I can't even get my rings off again. I haven't done a video in a long time because I actually feel so hypocritical because, I doing all these healthy routines and these longevity biohacking things, and I have done for years, nothing is helping. When you've got Hashimoto's, it really is an agonizing journey. Like, yeah, especially when you get to the stage of medication. Like before I was taking the medication, I was first diagnosed in 2018, and I tried medication and it made me feel unwell, and so I didn't take it. And then I was fine, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to manage it through diet, which is fine. And you can do that for a while as long as you don't have anything that will bring a flare-up, a Hashimoto's flare-up. What is a flare-up, you may ask? Well, it's anything that causes major stress on the body. So fasting's not good for those that have Hashimoto's because that can cause too much stress, raises your cortisol too much. But then there's environmental stresses. So I got mold toxicity. There's social and emotional stresses. There's things that happen in life that just they happen. There's accidents and life happens. Life goes on, and worry and stress is incredibly difficult and worsens your health condition of Hashimoto's. It's a fact. So that's what's been happening with me, with the villa flooding and everything like that. But I thought I could bring this under control a lot faster than what I have. Whilst I've stopped getting sick now that I'm on medication, so I'm actually on medication, still trying to adjust that medication. I started medication in March of this year. We're in July. I'm still adjusting the dose of medication that I'm on. So I went right up to 100 mcgs of levothyroxine. That didn't help me. It didn't make me feel very good. I think I'm a poor converter. So what was happening, it initially helped a little bit in the beginning, and I felt like my myxedema started to shift slightly. So that means my weight went down. I lost a lot of the fluid. My weight went down, the swelling went down somewhat, but then it just came straight back. So I think that predominantly is because I'm a poor converter, and So then I started T3 as well as T4. And the T3 was helping a little bit, and I'm monitoring everything with the help of Smart Ring and AI, predominantly Gemini. And I'm doing that through monitoring my basal body temperature and my HRV, resting heart rate. And of course, both of those numbers for me, having Hashimoto's, is not where they're supposed to be. I should have a basal body temperature sitting somewhere between 36.6 above to 37, 36.6 to 36.8 to 37 is where it should be sitting. Mine, I'm constantly cold, running cold, which means mine's dropped down to 35.8. I'm just starting to get it to move again now. It was sitting at 36 and 36.1. Today is the highest it's ever been at 36.3. That's the highest it's been in like a long time. So what does it mean for your body temperature to be so low? When your body temperature is this low, it means your body is not, your T4 is not converting into T3, hence why I take additional T3. But the T4, if you're a poor converter, reverts into reverse T3, which is bad for your body, causes your body to remain constipated and hold on to the fluid, myxedema, which is making you feel big and bloated and swollen and can't get my rings off and just basically bloated and bigger than what I normally am. Anyway, the constipation issue is a major issue because I can go days and days and days, and even then, after going 5 or 6 days, I still have to use something. Like initially, like just using natural things like magnesium, for example, used to help, but it doesn't even help now. So it means I've got to get stronger medication for a bowel movement, which it's not good, and that's after 5 days, and that's because my body temperature is too low, so your body just doesn't function. It just goes into this mode of like protective, self-protective mode where it only does the bare minimum. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your longevity. So yes. And as far as supplements, yes, I was taking all the supplements under the sun, and I have been for years, years and years and years. So I have just cut back on a lot of supplements, including my vitamin D and K, even though I've got osteoporosis, because I've been taking those for years, more than 6 years. I've been taking D and K since I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. Has it helped? No. What does help? Resistance training is the only thing that helps. So I am taking a break from the supplements, including zinc. I'm not stopping the selenium because that's hard to get out of food. But you can get enough vitamin D from being outside, and particularly zinc and B vitamins. So if you take, I just learned this, if you take vitamin D and K, it affects your B vitamins. You take it for long periods of time, like I have, it really affects your B vitamins. So I was taking separate vitamin B1, B2, and B3, even panthetic acid, which is vitamin B6. I'm still taking B12. I'm not vegetarian. So it's the vitamin D that affects the B complex vitamins. So by taking that out, I'm just trying this for a month to see if this makes a difference. It's just also because I've been on them such a long time that I need to allow my body to regulate itself and self-heal. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So off with all the vitamin D, vitamin K, and all the B vitamins and the zinc. I will let you know how I go with that. I am still trying. I eat really healthy. I eat oysters have got zinc in it. Oyster mushrooms are full of copper and zinc and selenium. Like, they've got good things in them. I eat a lot of meat. I eat beef heart. That's really nutrient dense. I have raw milk. My diet is exceptionally good, has been for a long time. But I think that at the moment, because I've been having so many supplements, over 20 supplements a day for such a long period of time, my liver has to process all the additives that are in the supplements, the fillers and all that stuff. So I'm going to give my body a break for at least a month, and I'll see what happens. It's hard for me to monitor here in Bali without going and getting expensive tests, but I will have to do that. Yeah, to see my body's handled it. And basically, I want to go by how I feel, and if my HRV's improved, and if my body temperature has improved, because at the moment they're not where they should be. And so, yeah, Hashimoto's has been real debilitating journey for me. That is some days really depressing. And like, I got on Facebook to join groups about it, but the more I read in groups about it, the more there's not a lot of answers in there either. So yeah, so regarding my own dosage at the moment, I have dropped my T4 right down. I'm on 37.5 mcgs now of levothyroxine. I'm on a very high dose of T3. So this is Cytomel T3. I'm on 75 mcgs, which is very high. And I'm also on LDN, which is low dose. What is it? Low dose LDN, low dose nitroxine. Anyway, that is meant to help regulate, help my body's T3 conversion. So I'm hoping to drop back this T3 once my body temperature raises and once my body starts responding. So I'll keep you posted, but yeah, it's actually, like, I feel pleased that I'm actually doing something proactive to help myself, but it's such a long journey of trial and error. Like I said, Hashimoto's, the doctor gives you medication, levothyroxine, T4, and you think you've solved the problem, and you haven't. You haven't solved the problem. Not even a little bit, especially if you're a poor converter, or you could be a poor converter of T4 into T3, or if you've experienced a flare-up like I have, Hashimoto's flare-up, or you're under stress or your cortisol, whatever it might be, your body might convert your T4 into reverse T3, which has very negative side effects in your body, which is more, it's weight gain, it is, low body temperature, hair loss, fatigue, tiredness. Yeah, at the moment I'm tired all the time. I push myself to go out, go to the gym. I'm still on peptides, by the way. So I'm using peptides to help me on this journey. I do admit they have helped, definitely have helped. So currently I'm on Epitalion, predominantly for my sleep issues because of the T3 and the LDN and even the T4 have caused sleep issues. So it can take up to 4 weeks to see the final result. I've just, as I said, I'm 1 week in now, just starting to see results now with the raise in body temperature, which I think is helping. But all I can do is keep going and monitoring it. So keeping on the same dosage for another 3 weeks before deciding what to do next. Meanwhile, I did this same thing a month ago by increasing my levothyroxine, my T4, from 75 to 100 mcgs, and I was on waiting for a result for 3 weeks. It got worse, got more weight gain. I got more myxedema. Yeah, I was feeling worse. So I don't know how my body's going to respond, and everybody's bodies are so different that it is such a trial and error. I recommend that you, I guess, discuss this with your doctor if you can, especially if you've got a functional medicine doctor. I don't. I'm doing this alone because I'm just not willing to put up with this. My doctor is just a general GP in Australia, but I'm not in Australia. I'm in Bali. So I've even got more hope in hell trying to get help here. Not without it being huge expense, huge. So it is up to me to research, do all my research, to talk to AI, and I constantly talk to AI about my health and try and monitor that way. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I recommend that you take your health into your own hands. And I've said this before, but I always recommend that. And it's a trial and error process. Hashimoto's is a trial and error process. Yeah, so I'm hoping for some results. So, yeah. Okay, that's where I'm at. Yeah, feeling tired today. I feel tired every day. I think it's the Hashimoto's journey. You feel tired a lot. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave it there.